tired of hearing about paper now with a paper ass.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
What up, though? What up, though?
How was your week? How was your week?
My week was good so far. You know, I guess it was the weekend. We back on a new week. You know, another week, another segment.
You got to remember that was a week ago. We just had the showcase.
We definitely we had a wonderful time last week. Shout out to your
I
birthday.
want to thank everybody that came out.
A week older.
It's all good.
It's all good. You feeling good?
So I said this year, I said, you know what? I got to bring the beard back. It has to stay.
You got to bring the beard back.
It got to stay. It was prescribed by our most noble prophet. Stop playing.
I know
the
that's
messengers. Right. Blessings be upon them. You already know that.
You better know it. You know it. You know it.
The man should keep the beard.
I know that's right. Well, you know, shout out to you and your beard, G's. But yeah, you know, you know.
Oh, okay.
She
gonna make me get the fly squatter. Look at her.
I know. I'm giving you your respect and your flowers on it. I'm just saying,
I'm just checking temperature. I'm like, oh.
No, I ain't throwing shots tonight.
Okay. But look, I'm hyped though. Guess why?
I'm excited too.
Guess why I'm hyped?
What's up, G's?
I'm hyped. Cause you're in the fashion show.
Oh, thank you.
I'm real hype about that. So shout out to EA too.
Shout out to E. Thank you, definitely.
He always drop a jewel. He always do.
Yes, definitely.
100 on that. Like,
I'm excited myself. It's my first fashion show, so it's like.
So you gotta show love to the real ones.
Definitely do.
So tell them about the fashion show.
Okay, I mean, so it's orchestrated by some great people. They got a great team. Of course, EA is ahead of that and stuff, and they got a great team. What I'm loving about it the most, like I said, is my first time experiencing it. So it's something new that you have to learn. You know, you think you know how to walk, but a walk is different than a runway walk. You know what I mean? So it's an experience. It's something that I'm putting under my belt. You know, so I'm enjoying it.
I'm shocked you ain't do no beauty pageants when you was a kid. Stop playing.
You know, I mean, I did like a little modeling before, but it was just like, more like photo shoot modeling. It wasn't more like runway and stuff like that. And as I got older, I stuck into so many different things. My father was just like over me because I was like doing like 20 million things. So it was like, stick to this and just master that. So I stuck into my music because I did like every instrument. Like I can play tons of instruments.
Yeah, so talk about the instruments you know how to play.
I mean, well, I know how to play the violin, the viola. I'm good with the cello. I used to play the piccolo, the flute, the clarinet. I play the guitar. My father still plays the guitar.
I'm gonna give you a hand.
I do a little acoustic.
Hey, can we get a hand on that?
You know, it's a little thank you. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? So I do a little bit.
Since you deserve that. See, I already knew you.
Fly sleeve, and the piano. You know what I mean?
I already knew. I just ain't tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? Look, multi-talented.
Very multi-talented. I come from a very multi-talented family. A very long line of great musicians and stuff like that. So that is built into me and bestowed upon me. So I enjoy that. Back to the fashion show and stuff like that. Shout them out or whatever. And it's like tons of kids that's in there. Y'all got to come out, grab y'all tickets. You know what I mean? If y'all need tickets, y'all can holler at the Glock. Y'all can holler at any of the models. Go follow Hip Hop on Deck EA. Go follow Philly Storm of Fashion. Get with them. It's the number in the bio.
Philly Storm of Fashion. Come on now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And holler at them and grab them tickets. The show was January 23rd at the Met. Definitely come out, support, show some love. The kids, when I say these kids is walking better than me, I'm like, hold on, if they can do this, I know I can do this. I'm like, looking at they be walking. It is so adorable. I love it. So that's a good experience, shout them out. It's going to be a great show, so I can't wait for it. And it's actually on my sister's birthday, so shout my sister out. It's falling on her birthday, so she kind of excited too. Like, it's on my birthday. She like, hold on, what time is it from? Like, don't be trying to dip off on me. You can dip out after 8.
So guess what, though?
Uh-huh.
You forgot to tell them about the Miss Fly project coming soon too.
Well, we know about the project.
No, we gotta let them know. No, you gotta.
Well, we definitely know that there's a project coming. I got a lot of things that's going on. You know what I mean with this project, but we don't want to leave our guests just sitting and waiting.
No.
So yeah. So look, but we definitely are working on an enormous project right now.
You made the long story.
And so. Yeah, so it's like all around the board with it. So it's like I've been just writing.
Okay.
And then I also, I'll save my secrets
moving
for
forward,
now.
what about our guests?
Our guest is coming in tonight. Okay, Ricky Clover.
Right.
Okay.
So, by further doubt,
we can't wait for him to get back here or whatever.
Well,
Shout
guess
him
what?
out. And shout out to everybody in the building that's in
Guess
here.
what?
Someone love. What up?
It's
Joey?
that time.
It's that time. Let's
Ricky
go.
Clover.
Ricky.
Hey, let me get a hand for that. Come on now. The crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild. That's right.
There you go. Well, welcome. Let's get your mic popping.
I'm glad to be back here.
Welcome back. Yes, thank you. We're glad to have you. So we're excited for having you. You were here before, and it's been a few years ago.
Yes, it was.
Right? It's
Yes,
been a
it
couple
was.
years, and so you've been working on this for a very long time, quite some time.
Yes, I have.
These type of things don't happen overnight.
No.
It's your cartoon. I actually love your shirt.
Oh yeah, yes, definitely.
You know?
I got the the marquee Life Be Buggin' merchandise.
Okay.
It's on website and everything. So
Okay.
I got business cards and everything. So.
Marquee
Okay,
be
cool.
bugging.
That is what's up. We appreciate that. We applaud you on that. So definitely, like before, we get off. You could hit. Actually, you could do it now. And just tell them the website that they can go on. We're gonna introduce Marky. Marky, let me do this little synopsis on
Gotcha,
it. Those of you
gotcha.
that don't know who Ricky Clover is, he is our previous guest, and he has a cartoon that's coming out. Written and done by him. It's called Marky. Life Be Buggin'. It's about, you could tell them the story about it. But he's gonna tell you guys about the story and everything. But I'm just giving you a quick, synopsis and a little like catching up. Those are watching in and listening in. And so basically his cartoon is like really, really cool or whatever. It didn't happen overnight. I'm very proud of him. I'm gonna let him tell you guys a little bit about it. So you tell us a little bit about your cartoon and
Okay.
everything. And I'm just so excited. I'm excited for
Yes,
you. I'm
you are.
happy because it's
Yes,
been
you
a
are.
few years, and so
Yes, it
I
has.
know the stuff going on. So we want to hear your little story.
Well,
So
I
let's
mean,
go.
Marky has a history. This is based off a series of specials. This is the second iteration of the Marky series. So this one is about Marky going through the craziness on a day-to-day basis. So Monday,
Right.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, something crazy happened to him,
Right.
and he encounters two new villains and possibly a new friend.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
And it also expands on the story because on the first one, it
Right,
was just
the first
him,
one's him.
going through school. This
Right.
time, it opens up him in the city.
Okay.
So now you get to see, how his world is outside those four walls.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I remember the first one we was having, like, it was more like a kid that was, like, having a little self-conscious issue of himself and stuff like that. And, so he needed a little help and stuff like that. And we have children that's like that.
Yep,
And so
yep.
that's what this cartoon is about. It's about, it's giving a story, you know what I mean? And it's painting a picture and a mirage for these children to see that, they don't have to be afraid of stepping outside the box. So now that you're telling me the scenario of the sequel, that's awesome.
Yes, it is.
Because I still only knew about the first one. So
Yeah.
so tell us about what's going on with it now.
Well, right now, it's a direct continuation of the first one because
Okay.
the first one ended on the cliffhanger.
Okay.
So it's like maybe 5 seconds later, the story takes place, and like I said, now I'm dealing with it on a day-to-day basis where he
Okay.
goes through all the trials and tribulations of being bullied and all that, and
Right.
in a comedic matter.
Okay.
And also the cool thing about it is this is a period piece.
Right.
So it takes
Okay.
place in the early 90s.
Right.
And it takes place in the early 90s because I created this concept when I was going to middle school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So you've been actually doing this for
Oh,
very-
yes. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
been a little bit, we're going to just say a little bit of years,
Yes.
from this time right
See,
now.
I'm 43, so I
Okay.
was doing this when I was in 6th grade. That's why he's the character's in 6th grade.
Yeah,
so.
so he's the character from the 6th grade.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
all right.
This,
You know what?
this is
That's
basically
pretty-
like this is like my childhood buddies right here. You know what I mean?
Okay,
So
okay,
yeah.
okay.
And I mean, I created this around the time when The Simpsons was first shown on Fox, and Fox was a UHF channel at the time.
Oh, okay,
You know,
okay,
so
okay.
that's how far.
So
this
you went
old
back,
concept.
back,
Yeah.
like in the early '90s and
Mhm.
stuff like that.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So basically, you were you wrote wrote this character, that was like, wow, we talking about over 20 years ago.
Yes.
And
yeah.
so this is something that came into fruition. You know what I mean? And because you didn't give up,
Nope.
and you stay consistent, and you stay ambitious,
Mhm.
you know, this is what happens. And so right now, you know, you got some things going on that, that's getting ready to happen.
Yes,
and
it is.
and it took all of this time. And so how do you feel about that?
I feel excited. I feel blessed. Because when I was working on the second one, I started working on this one, later on in 2018.
Okay.
You know, when the COVID shut everything down, I was
Right.
still working on 99% of it at home on my laptop.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So,
right.
and you know, between that and going to Philly Camp back and forth to do all the finishing touches, you know, it finally got done.
Okay. See, that's what's up. You know what? Sometimes it's good. Nobody wanted COVID to happen.
No.
But it set a lot of people still, and some people, they did like what they weren't supposed to do while they was just sitting still, and some people actually took the initiative to actually expand their mind,
Yep.
expand their world, expand their horizons, period. And so when you have and when you're a writer, when you have time to sit still, because we're all working
Right.
constantly, even
Right.
though we're writers and musicians and all of this kind of stuff, it's hard to sit down if you're still working and you have a career and you have a family to feed, and you know what I mean. So you don't have that time. So when you have that time, you take advantage of that time. And so I'm glad you took advantage of that time.
No, I mean,
You know,
even on
and
my
got it
job,
done.
I was on my break. You know, I
to
took
do
my
it.
laptop on there and was working on it. So
do
I
it
was
at a
I was working on that every day. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So and I was working on, you know, the sound editing. You know, designing the character models. You know, the animation. So I was working on bits and pieces of it every day.
Okay,
you know, so.
okay, that is so dope. That is really, really dope. You know what? It's consistency. I'm a writer, so even if I don't write like a whole bunch of stuff every day, I still write something every day. And even if I had to come back to it and revise it or just like finish it off, you know, I might have caught a writer's block because now I'm busy trying to do something else, so I know what that is. So, you know, when you're a writer, like I said, when you have that time, you take advantage of that time. You know, until we come to the point where we can just focus on our artistry, then we gotta still do what we gotta do.
Right,
So,
that's true. That's
yeah,
true.
so you know, shout you out or whatever. So that's a lot of time, 20 years. Wow, you know, I didn't know it was that long. I knew it was like some years, but I didn't know exactly.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, so that's awesome, though.
The difference between what I came up with 20 years ago and what I got like right now
Right,
is
what's wrong with that?
it's still, the story is still the same. But I decided to go in a different art style, which is
Okay.
3D graphics. Because originally
Okay.
it was gonna look like The Simpsons, you know, 2D cell animation.
Right.
But I was like, you know what? It's, you know, by the time '94 came out with Toy Story
Right.
and all that,
All
you know,
that
3D
other-
graphics is the thing that's, as
Way
far as
different.
cartoons,
Right.
you know, that's the ones, you know, filling up the movie screen. And I want people who don't like animation watch that, because you got a lot of people that watch animation
Right.
that don't care about animation, but they
Right.
like 3D because it looks almost real.
It looks almost real.
Yeah.
So you went with that.
Mhm.
Oh, that's decent.
And that took
I can't
me,
wait to see
and
it.
that took me get the 3D graphics, because I use Photoshop. It took me about a month to actually perfect it, to
Okay.
make it look the way it looked.
Okay.
Because I never used 3D graphics before. I was like, I ain't gonna
So
never
you
do
was
that.
like, I'm not gonna figure
But
out.
but what it did was it took my film, being a filmmaker, to the next level.
Oh, that's
You know what I'm saying?
That
Because
is so dope.
I thought outside the box,
Okay.
and I wasn't afraid to experiment.
I was about to say.
So
the same
that's what
thing.
Marky was,
Yeah.
and now with this one, it's an experiment that worked.
Okay. Yo, I can't wait to see it. I'm happy for you. I'm glad that it's working for you and that it did work for you, and that you know you got what you wanted out of it. You know what I mean? And that you, like I said, it came into fruition. You know what I mean? And so it's like when you work hard, that's what you want to see the results, the ending results. So it's like, you know, if you're there and you're excited about that, like I'm excited for you, you know.
course,
And then
of
when you
course.
get to the point where you want to be at, that's just awesome in itself. You know what I mean? So I'm proud proud of you. You know, it takes a lot of time and patience and consistency.
Yes, it does.
You know, it's not easy, and I know about editing and stuff. It's not easy.
No, it's not.
It's not easy at all. So I can only imagine the amount of time and work that you put into it. So shout you out for all of the time and effort and all of that stuff, because it's not easy. And I just, it's the same. I could say, I guess, like a cartoon is the same thing as writing a song. You could write a song, but when you actually go lay that song in a studio, when you hear it and stuff, you be so proud, like, oh, because now you can actually hear your words come to life.
Yep.
And so it's the same thing I could say to you about your cartoon. It's like you write your story, and then when you see it actually on the screen, you're like, oh my God, my words are now a life. They came to life. It's like the physical form is there, so it's now like, woo, like you're just so excited. So I can't wait for it to come out. So tell me what's going on with it. I know we got some things coming up.
Yeah. So basically, it's not out yet. It'll be out January the 13th. Thursday at 7
this
p.m.
Thursday, January the 13th? This Thursday.
This Thursday.
Hey, y'all hear that? Y'all better tap in. Okay. All right.
It's coming on Philly Cam,
Okay.
live stream. Also, I have a virtual screening there.
Okay.
Also going to be on Roku,
Okay.
Apple TV, Verizon, and let me see, FiOS.
Okay, and Fios. So is it going to all be going live the same time?
At the same time, yeah.
Okay, so again, look, so if you guys are listening in or tapped in, watching in, you can watch Marky on, he said Apple TV, Roku, Fios, come on.
Xfinity. I got a virtual
Philly Cam, and he got virtual.
Virtual screening. Yeah.
Okay.
All at 7 p.m.
All right, so I was all on to see. I be listening good. I was there. I'm excited. Like if one of them ain't acting right, I'm gonna be dooping it out. Like, hey, Ricky, I can't get. I had to remember to say it back.
And then
to
eventually
myself.
I'll put it on YouTube and everything.
All right, yeah,
so,
of course it's gonna go onto YouTube, because
definitely.
that's a brand, and so it's like that you open up. I don't know if you have a YouTube page.
I will.
If you don't, you should start one.
Definitely.
I'll suggest.
Because I got the trailer out there right now.
Okay.
So I wanted to actually put the live streaming out there first, and then eventually I'll put it on YouTube. I'll put it on YouTube sometime this month.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Guess what else? It might sound crazy, and not like I know people who that's over 40 and they be like, I ain't doing that TikTok, but I know some people who do. When it comes to a brand, it's good to put that on there.
Okay, that's
maybe
another...
you should start. I'm gonna give you some pointers. Maybe you
Okay.
should start you a TikTok, also a Twitter.
Oh wow, I got Twitter.
You have Twitter?
Yeah,
Then
but
you need to make you a Marky Twitter.
Okay, I'll definitely do that.
Okay, you can always post yourself, who you are, but start you a Marky Twitter. There's millions of people tapping in and watching in.
Gotcha.
That will get somebody maybe to possibly pull you in and want to, put you on a major,
that's what
a major channel.
That's the end game.
And so and so I'm saying that to let you know there's millions of people watching in, so you want that. You want the views to come in. You never know who's watching in. I'm serious. Look, I'm serious, because them TikTok, let me tell y'all, damn it, I'm so tired of TikTok, and I don't want to throw it off subject, but god daggone it. Okay, TikTok will have you on something. Everybody been forcing me to get into TikTok. I was like, I ain't doing. I had it in my phone for months. I just finally set it up the other day. Like, I just was like, all right, let me give it a password and all of this stuff and redo this. And let me put a profile picture. It was just there. It just didn't say nothing. There was no picture or nothing. I was like, all right, whatever. But my thing with the TikToks is they're going to, because if you're watching somebody's video, it just automatically pop up. You don't have to just be going to go look through TikTok. You watch somebody's video right off of Instagram, and then a TikTok pop up. See, they make you feel bipolar, okay? I'ma say that you be going through different emotions and stuff, going through with them daggone TikTok, cause it be like some funny stuff. You'll see some animal stuff and be like, oh, look at a little animal, ha ha ha, that's cute, a little baby thing, something that go on. Then something funny. Then it be like, if I die today, do not cry for me tomorrow. And it be like, hold on, you be all smiling and laughing and happy. Then you go from smiling and laughing and happy to feeling all sad. You see people like, it's like, the little sad stuff that pop up and all of that. And then it be like, all of the sad stuff and people ringing bells that had cancer and had me all in there. I'm in there crying, then laughing. My emotions be a heck of a mess. I be like, damn it, I'm going to go get me a glass of wine or something, because this is just too much. I'm serious. That's the only thing about the TikTok thing with me. me is like, I can't be looking through them. You know, I got about 3 TikToks to look at a time. Because after that, I'll be done. I'm serious. Y'all know I ain't lying. Do it one day, those of y'all that don't be looking at TikTok like that. Go on to TikTok one night. Y'all know I ain't lying. It had you all the way to it had you messed up. Your emotions be all around the damn board. It be funny stuff. People doing funny stuff. Then it be some emotional stuff. Then you see a dog with 3 legs. I seen the damn had me all emotional. I love animals. Had the damn dog had 2 legs and half of his he ain't had no back. It was like they had like a bag over his back. Like he was in a real bad accident. But he was still like, hey, he was out. I'm like, damn, that dog got some muscles. Because I know some dogs lose they legs or break their legs and they gotta put them in them little like little wheelchairs for the dogs and stuff. Not to get off subject, but it made me start thinking about the damn TikTok. But oh my God, it's hilarious. It's not hilarious about the sad stuff, but what I'm saying is that the emotions do be around. So those that don't be watching TikTok like that, y'all better be careful. I'm giving y'all a fair warning, damn it. You're gonna be all over there, have a box of tissues. Just in case. I be emotional as I like, ooh, what happened? And then you gotta go and don't be commenting. Don't let you comment. And the people done commented back to you, and then you gotta keep seeing it pop up in your damn messages and stuff, and then you going back to that same damn sad memory. Let me just scroll and don't even look. God damn it. But yeah, sorry to get off subject. That happened to me sometime, But yeah, so that's this Thursday. At what time again? It's going to be at 7 o'clock?
7 p.m., yep.
7 p.m. I can't wait. I'm excited. I did a little part in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're definitely in there.
I'm definitely in there. I'm excited. It's my first little voiceover. So I was even excited about that. And it was some years ago. So I can't wait to see what the future brings and stuff like that. So yeah, Fly can do voiceovers, all right? Y'all hear this voice? Y'all hear this voice? So yeah, I'm excited about it. And I'm actually playing my own character. So I'm just me. Like, what character are you playing? Me. SpFly, baby. That's who it is. That's me. Yeah, so thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm excited about that or whatever. I gotta
because the world's expanded. I got I think I got 10 voiceover actors on there. So it's a bit of a huge cast. So
yeah, that's pretty huge. Oh, shout out to Trizzy with the mouth. My guy is a character in here.
Well, he was on the first one.
Okay, that's what I was saying. I remember the first one, right?
As the talking cat. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay,
and
cool.
the reason why I might as well go on and let people know the reason why he's on there because him and shout out to Ronnie Ryan.
Okay.
Back in 2016. Me and my brother was on this show. Franchise Live.
Okay.
And we was promoting our Clover label gear and everything. Okay. I was doing a different cartoon at the time, so I always remember that both of them interviewed me.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? Whenever I had a chance to give back, I'm gonna give back, and this is my way of giving back. That's why I make sure. Not only I got Trizzy on there, I got his cousin on there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
cool,
yeah. He played a police officer. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Tyrese Powell. He's a filmmaker too.
Okay, cool. Shout both of them out.
He filmmaker. He does more videos than anything else. So
okay, but
they
both behind that camera.
Definitely,
Shout Trizzy out for the camera. He definitely, that Rico with the cam and Trizzy, all of that is all mixed. You know what I mean? Shout him out. Yeah, definitely.
And that character, the cat character, wasn't even originally in the script. I said, you know what? I want to get Trizzy in here somewhere. So I just created just to put him in there.
Well, you wrote. That's the thing about having that writers thing you do. That's the love and listen, you was here today, going tomorrow. Sorry, buddy, you didn't make the cut.
Definitely.
One voiceover, that was it. You're not in the script. Cut or action. However way it's gonna come, So yeah, shout that out,
Definitely.
Shout them out, that's awesome, So I can't wait to see it. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm pushing to seeing it. I can't wait. I'm gonna be by my TV watching it. I'm gonna be at 6:30. I'm setting my alarm. You know what I mean, to make sure that it's gonna set for every 5 minutes until it's 7 o'clock. That joint gonna get on my nerves. I'm be like, girl, if you push. I'm be sitting there because sometimes I have to do that because I'm a busy woman.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I be moving around. And then I'll be like, oh, I ain't missing the beginning of it. I ain't going to miss it anyway.
Definitely.
I'm going to have my reminder. I'm putting my sticky tapes and stuff around because I'll be in the way with the sticky tapes.
Because that's the thing about when I do my show, it's done like a real like sitcom. You know, I put the credits on there at the beginning and at the end. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't make it like I know I'm the captain and shit, but
Right.
you ain't much of a captain. You don't got a crew.
You,
know
want
what I
to
mean?
make sure that it's done right.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
So,
professionally.
If I don't have a voiceover team, I don't have a show. So
Right.
I depend on my team to come through.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And it takes, like I said, it takes not only your hard work but everybody else's
Yes.
too. And then it's time, like especially like you said, it's hard. It got hard, and even harder, like as if the test wasn't hard enough when when COVID hit.
Yes.
And so a lot of people are afraid to come out and going in places, or just everything was closed down for a while, period. So nobody can really get out anyway.
That's true.
So that
That's
stalls
true.
and push your time back. So I'm glad that you were able to still stay consistent during the time and getting things in order. You know what I mean? And and able to be where you are right now today, and being able to tell us your testimony on it. You know what I mean? So shout out to you again. And like I said, I'm definitely excited to watch it. So, yeah, y'all go tap in. Make sure y'all go tap in and show support, show love. We will be promoting it. We will, be definitely promoting it and letting the world know about it and getting it out there in the world.
And shout out to
spreading
you.
the word for you.
Look, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all live right here. I'm so proud of her. You carried that joint out.
Well, thank you, G's. I appreciate it.
See
One
what I'm saying?
thing I think they know, I'm good at talking. You know what I mean?
Well, guess what?
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna tell you all the cool points. See, number one, you know this podcast thing. It's levels to it, and
Yes, sir.
also it's steps.
That's right.
Shout out to you live on the air. I'm gonna give you your props.
Oh, thanks, G's.
Y'all was conversating about something else. Y'all fell off talking for a second. Guess what? You snapped right in on point. So salute to you live on the air.
Thank you,
'Cause
G's.
And
Salute
and
to
you,
too.
brother, speak up more about your cartoon. Come on, man. Promote that thing, man. We here for you, man.
Definitely.
Yeah. Don't be like this. No. Come on, man.
Well, I
We
mean,
definitely telling about it.
the
it's
cartoon.
awesome.
I know the first one was like 10 minutes long. This is pretty much like 17 minutes long, so it's definitely a bit longer than the first one.
So salute to you, man.
Yeah. So like I said, it's a lot of world building in here. They got two new villains he got to contend with. He got a new friend he made. You know. Like I said, I got to expand it. Roster of voiceover actors and actresses on there. So I'm extremely excited. I love the first one, but this is the one that's most ambitious because I'm doing there's a lot of different elements going on in there.
Right.
And I don't want to spoil anything, but
Yeah,
I'm
he
excited.
he don't want to talk too much.
I'm
He
excited because
wants
I
to
didn't
see
seen this. I didn't seen this thing about thousands of times. So
Of course you
I'm
did.
I'm extremely excited about all the different elements going on in there. So,
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
I'm
definitely
excited too. And see, you're giving us just enough, but not too much.
No.
Because it's like if he give us too much, then you guys are not going to want to tap in
Right.
and figure out what's going to go on for yourself.
Now I got a teaser
So tell
out
them
there.
all. Yeah,
with-
y'all gotta
I got a
watch
trailer.
it.
I got a trailer out there on YouTube. You know what I mean? They can type Marky Life Be Bugging. This is a trailer, and I got snippets of what's going on.
Okay,
but
so you guys go check that out.
That barely scratched the surface. Was actually happening in the show, just barely.
Okay. That's
Just barely.
dope. That's dope. I'm like I said, I'm excited about it. We didn't want to put too much out there, but it's like, it's really like awesome, to see that it's really got to the point to getting ready to actually debut. And so I'm excited. I can't wait for you to get your scissors and cut that big red ribbon. You know what I mean? So shout out to Thursday. I'm like a little kid waiting outside a candy store with $1 back in the day with the penny candy store. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And also, I got shout out to Karen Walker. She's gonna have me on a show called Diamond in the Rough.
Okay.
That actually talks about this show.
All right,
That's
cool.
in Philly Cam.
Shout him out.
What else going on? I got Doug, Kristen that's going to give me another TV interview sometime in February. So,
Okay.
so it's
That's awesome.
a lot of stuff going on. Then I'm gonna go back and forth into New York because I got a cousin here in Philly,
Okay.
Walter Clover. He's a music producer. He got his
Okay.
own studio and everything. So
Cool,
I'm
cool.
going back and forth promoting this market thing in New York. So
All right.
and he's my envoy. I never really been in New York, so he's my envoy between going back and forth here in New York and Philly. I mean, the end goal is I want Marky to be shown on Times Square and one of them big old billboards. You see,
something like
the
that.
Spider-Man be flying through the air. So that's the end game. That's the end goal. I want my show to be made into like a Netflix or a Disney Plus series. So that's the whole purpose of me putting out the series.
And to extend them into full half an hour shows.
Mm-hmm.
So it's on Philly Cam?
Yeah, Philly Cam, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, that's your public access channels.
Yes.
Y'all better stay in tune.
That
Nikki Clover.
Yep.
Right.
Marky.
Marky.
So guess
She's
what?
over there ready to drop a ton of banger. We gonna drop some music.
That concludes the story. We done gave the story out there. We gonna keep promoting it though, bro.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Guess what? Now you woke now.
Hey,
that's what you gotta do to Miss Fly. You gotta let them know, like turn up.
Yes, we was turning up anyway. The whole conversation was a turned up conversation.
No, Miss Fly. He was like, yeah.
I was like, make sure G's was alright. Like I thought he had, he was so excited that he was out there crying. Like I was gonna say, G's, I got some tissue back here for you, boo.
No, I don't cry. I put the gorilla suit on. So
I'm just messing with
right now. Well, guess what?
Hey.
It's time to turn up for real. Shout out to Bruno Brand. What's good, bro? The Brown Bomber, let's go. I'll tell you, if it's heavy, it's heavy.
Stop doing the drop. Stop doing the drop. With a shooter, and I'm shooting my shot.
DJ Pooh Geez.
Pop me, just doing my pop.
What? What? Come on.
Not. Spinning, niggas mad 'cause we winning. Washed up like Derek Coleman, and I'm looking like Simmons. Don't care who I'm offending. If I don't like you, I'm no longer pretending. Hatred, now I'm their favorite. And respect my hand, then they come in and shake it. Showing off, they don't know how to take it. Feeling like
DJ,
no tough and no basic. Bomber, I'm just doing my bop. Just doing my bop.
One time, you already know. You know the vibes, you know the vibes.
Just doing my bop. I do this shit for attention. I want the likes and the mention. Shut up, bitch, pay attention. Look at me, look at me. Look at me, look at me. Could be dead or in jail. I'm alive and I'm free. So know who you running with. Glock away. Know that we running shit. We not them niggas you running with. We making them sick. I don't think they can stomach it. I'm just doing my bop. Just doing my bop.
We gonna change the BPM soon.
I'm just doing my bop.
What?
Just doing my bop. I'm just doing my
Check my
bop.
lineup of whips, huh? Nigo. Fleet. Talking to me crazy. I've been had a fleet of whips, huh? I also got a fleet of DJs that been setting the trends, huh?
Come on, set the
and
trend,
when
let's
they bang
go.
this is back up all the way up in the stuck. Nothing less to say. Capo.
We set the trends. Bringing it in. Cash. I'ma have to call my account to make sure the came in. It's just me and my gang. Wanna do friends. What he say, want smoke? We gon' spin again. I've been tryna get the money, I've been tryna feed my fan, cause they don't wanna see me win. I was thinking about the roller, but I went and cut the riches, then I went and put my mama in the Benz. I get it in the pit,
What's that? Shout to the whole
twins. I
team.
thought about the Glock, but I went nothing in. And then finish it without a pen. I called Jimmy, kick it with the Billies. We already ran up a milli. So that shit ain't really interesting. He had a line, he get a penalty. Said he started, and I'ma finish him. Stop fed up in my Timberlands. Hanging with the vampires and gremlins. Got them lined up, assembly. Not your average in the industry. We set the trends. Bringing it in. Cash. I'ma have to call my account to make sure the came in. It's just me and my gang. Wanna do friends. What he say, want smoke? We gon' spin again.
Cap was a to the chrome heart, then I gave him BBs. First come doing true religion. Cut my money back up, put a kilo on my neck, man. It's worth like 2 pitches. Come through dripping. First move, I'ma hit him. The next move, you go with him. Boy, I ain't here to talk no middleman. You got a boss, then you should go get him. Where he at? We set the trends. Big F&N when I step out the bench. I got it. My little wasn't did him, and he just be trapped at 6. Now he fresh out the pen. Now we acting bad. You know what's up. We going up. We are not coming down. Not at all. Don't trip. Better watch for the crown. All these rocks in my watch with the crown. I chop it down.
Chop it down. Chop a gang. The 30 holding up the wallet chain. Moving like the president. 10 car hogging up the lane. Trapping at the house before the fame. Diamond do the flag like I'm walking, take a picture. He'll do it for the cheap when you send him on the mission. Quickest wipe down, wipe his name off the list. Put the switch on it, then the stick started glitching. If I'm gon' smoke it, then we raise a tick. My pinky 140, my watch is 350. My bitch like G6, she came with 3. We don't f with snitching, we protect the business. We straight out the trenches, the mud was sticky. It 2 minute rent. We don't fake kick it. We set the trend in the city.
Go check out my new single, you heard me. Pull up.
We set the trend.
Pooh Geez, drop that gas on him.
Pull up on a nigga with the stick out. All my niggas whacked out. Get your niggas whacked out. Pull up on a nigga with the stick out.
Drop
Drop
the gas on him.
Pull up on a nigga with the stick out. All my niggas whacked out.
Watch out, here the gas, here the gas.
Pull up on a nigga with the stick out.
Fleet DJ.
It's dangerous. Talk to him, Rennie. Talk to him, Rennie. Shout to Miami. Shout out to the A. Shout to Belair.
Gold D's on my photo. You roll weed for my old
Watch
hoes.
out.
New sticks for these young niggas. My dead homies who we stunt for. Still stuck in my old ways. She snort coke off my watch face. Cocaine, my nickname. Rode the riches on the car chase. Shot my dogs, hit Coleman. On the pill and I'm rolling. 50 million my focus. Don't fuck with me cause you don't own it. Mercedes so elegant. Turn the block to the Carter. My last name I die for. Real niggas on the die father. I bought a vet for the motor. Sat the bitch in my bird. Start him off with a quarter. Still whipping the work. 800 my jeans. The real nigga came free. It's a perfect day for you to boss up. Rich nigga in the white tee.
Pull up on a nigga with the stick out. All my niggas whacked out.
We done, we done.
Pull up on a nigga with the stick out. Let it go block out. Blow a nigga back out. Pull up on a nigga. Pull up on a nigga. Pull up on a nigga. Pull up on a. Pull up. Pull up on a nigga like he owe you some money. Ain't a damn thing funny. Pull up on a nigga, hit his ass in the tummy. With a
Talk to him, Rennie.
Hold 100. Pull up, my nigga. You know we don't play. FaceTime you fuck.
Like Power Boys, more wild. Come
I
on.
be the nigga that's holding the yay and rolling around with the K. Gripping the stick and I'm making a move. Nobody move. Niggas get blues. I'm blowing a fuse and letting them loose. Them 762s is coming for you. Ay, tryna make a million.
Hustle.
Yeah,
It's good,
a nigga
bro.
gon' get that dope. Nigga shifting and they get it. Swearing out the window. Bulldog 4-4. From the get go, it's Nendo. Make a short nigga get low. No pretendo. Acting like you will, but you won't. We'll pull a kick though. Peel a nigga face off.
Watch out right here if you want to know how my beats sound like. Pick up one of my beats right here.
Niggas face off. Every day.
Watch out, shout to OG and Wing. Word up, Mr. Slick Mouth. What's good?
Hey, 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 hey. I need the bag. I need the bag. I need the real big bag. Woo. I need the bag. I need the real big bag. 5, 10, 20, 150, nigga, run it. 5, 10, 20, 150, nigga, run it. First off, let's talk about the bag, nigga. Money is my lingo. I'm very fluent in cash, nigga. Bad bitches by the stick shift like a cab, nigga. Ass bigger than the backseat of a jag, nigga. Whoa. Nowadays I get paid for every show. I got one plan that's a stack of my dough. Remember we used to go half on the O. Nowadays it's half on these properties on. I sell myself so I'm already on. Mama, we made it, I'm finally home. She want the biggie like Sean Diddy Combs. I hear the student hop right in my zone. I get the feeling that niggas been hating, but we never knew it, cause we just been racing and recklessly chasing.
What's up? Produced by DJ Pooh Geez SpFly.
I need the bag. I need the bag. Real big
Shout
bag.
to him.
I need the bag. I need a real big bag. 5, 10, 20, 150, nigga, run it. 5, 10, 20, 150, nigga, run it. I need the bag. Duffy up, I'm a bag, niggas. Swear to God,
OG,
what's good?
Cash nigga, so I'm strapped up with a mask nigga. Diddy can't eat no books, cuz. Can't pay my bills with no look, cuz. Cool breeze with the hook, cuz. Better watch out, you're getting milk, cuz. Whipping this shit like a pro. All of my real niggas know. Youngest on deck and they rack chase. They change the world for a big face. When you in your crib with some late shit. Cause we heard your niggas got a big safe. Snub nose and your
DJ
shit
Rex,
face.
what's good?
Cake, I put a big plate.
I need the bag. I need the real big bag. Whoa. I need the bag. I need the real big bag.
One time, Tunnel Vegas. Let's go. Let's go. AR Studio, let's go. All right, we back.
Jeez. You was going all the way there, you know what I mean? All the way in.
You know how it is.
I was like turning up a little bit. You about to make me come out my jacket.
Gotta bring out some of my plugs too. Woo! You know, shout out to everybody that be showing love.
Yes. Definitely a good lineup, man.
Look, artists, do not hesitate when I tell you about the services that I provide. I'm telling you, I give 110%.
Definitely.
And I will keep it 1,000.
Pleasure to work with. All the time. Oh, he definitely gonna keep it real.
Look. I tell
he
people,
worked my nerves many days.
Listen. But look what you becoming. Look what you are about to become.
Hi.
You hear what I'm saying?
Hi.
Yo, you get it now though. You get it.
I've
get it.
definitely become a great molded fine piece of clay, of work of art, you know what I mean? Because I know G's for some years, and, you know, when I first met G's, like, I was, like, already, like, I had just got into hip-hop like that. I was into it a little bit, but, like, I grew up as a singer, you know what I mean? So it's like I did R&B all my life. And so I had just got into hip-hop, so I was, like, a little rusty a little bit. You know what I mean? But, like, I wasn't, like, that rusty because I grew up with Shell and them, and that's my cousin. So they had me battle rapping, but I didn't know how to do, like, recording. So it's a difference when you learn battle rapping out on the streets and then you come into a booth and you just like, he like, yo, that's what I mean, rusty. Not that I didn't have skills. It was the fact.
Yeah,
like,
you did have skills. I
had skills. I
see
didn't have control. You know what I mean? And that's what it was. See you out of here. Shout out, baby. Thank you.
So 100 on that.
You're right.
I'm telling you now, to your face in front of everybody in the world. Look.
Thanks, G's.
You've been had it. The thing is, your shift was more towards R&B back then. That's
right.
what you wanted at that point.
Right.
You did a little bit of rhyming. That's what you wanted to do. You know the access was there. I'm just telling you.
Right.
It's about what you want to do in your heart. So
That's
just
right.
keep doing what you do in your heart.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Because
But you got a knack for the hip-hop now, though. I can't
lie. I ain't playing no games.
You know the cutoff points. You know the cutoff points when the sentence is too much punched up. You know all that. It's on. All that is called the cadence.
Thank you. That's
you got the cadence now.
Thank you.
Look,
I appreciate it.
You know what I tell you?
For the recognition.
Look, 100 on that.
I appreciate it.
Because you always helping people anyway. You know what I'm saying? That right there, that cadence, if a lot of people learn the cadence and stop arguing with the producers and engineers, it'd be a better situation for them.
That's true.
It's for their own good.
Because some people, they can't accept effective,
constructive.
I meant to say constructive criticism and also effective criticism.
Also
because
effective.
It can be effective as well. And so I was going to go there on both sides because it's like, some people they always just think they're right and they know it all. And so we don't all know it all.
No,
and we
we
can
do
learn
not.
something every day. And so it's good to be around other people who are in your artistry and that can give you some pointers and may have had some more or longer experience than you. Not that they're better. They may be a little bit more seasoned than you.
More seasoned.
And so it's like you have to take that. That's like what we get. We get our knowledge from our old heads. Like we get our life, the way of life and our walk of life by being groomed by the right people. You know, some people ain't groomed right. That's why they ain't got it. You know, and some people, they don't have it in their family, but they have to learn how to be groomed right by somebody else's family or from somebody else. And it's just a part of the world. It's about the world keep going around. And so it's like, you know, we can learn something. I'm still learning things every day. And it's like,
too.
you know, and I love having like young nieces and nephews and stuff like that because I'm always in their head. And then it's like I go at them and I'll do a song and stuff in front of them. They like, yo, that's hot, like that's decent, like ooh, that's dope. Like they be in there vibing. I be like, what you think? They be like, some of them be frowning their face up. But I be sending them stuff, and like my sisters and them, they be like, yo, oh my God, they playing your songs all day long, like, and I'm like, hey.
As they should, though. I'm gonna be honest.
And these like 13, 14, 15, 16-year-olds. So I'm like, okay,
You built
that's
a
who is
sound.
going to. Thank you, I appreciate. Those is who, for real, who is out here buying all of this music. It's not saying that the old heads not, but it's like when they go and they plus and they're pressing them songs and stuff, and when they come to the board in there, they bringing kids in to listen to these songs and seeing if they're gonna be marketable or not, and if they're gonna be a yay or a nay. They not bringing in nobody that's 20
no, they're
and
not
older.
even gonna ask
they
about the
bringing in
demographic
kids
of
that's
the
from
older
11, 12, 10 to like maybe 13 years old or 14 years old, and them boards and them executive boards when they want to go press people music and trying to get new artists and say, what do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about these videos? What's your point of view on this? They don't come. They not bringing adults in here. When people, I know a lot of people that's in the music industry because we do music, but it's like they say when people be shocked when they go in there and they're behind that glass window and they say people getting ready to come in the boardroom and listen to your music and go over. They thinking that it's gonna be adults that come in the room, and it's not. It's a bunch of kids that's coming and sitting at the table, and they can hear their criticism right through the window. Like, no, I don't like it. The video was shabby. The song ain't great. Like, you know what I mean? You be like, damn, I'm getting put down, or getting like a dope compliment from kids. So it's like either or. It's either going to go, it's either going to slide or glide. You know what I mean?
That's
so
true.
I'm trying to make sure all mine slide. You know what I mean? It's going to be like an ice skating ring. I'm going to slide on up.
Shout out to Q Fever, too.
Yeah, so definitely shout out, and shout out, like I said again, on your cartoon and stuff. I'm excited. That's coming up. We got a couple days away. We 3 days and counting. Monday, Tuesday. I'm be on.
Well, guess what? We about to show them more of your work.
Let's go. SpFly, DJ Pooh Geez. You got Ricky Clover in the building. Hey.
What time? Tell me up to.
What now?
Another DJ Pooh Geez beat. Let's go. And production. Engineered by. Let's go.
I don't need no fake girl, weak chick, no coward. All I need
Also,
is a down
Reese
chick
Runway.
and a real one that's solid. Ooh, that's down for whatever, always getting at $1. I don't need no fake girl, no weak chick, no coward. All I need is a down chick and a real one that's solid. A hustling hard chick, a chick that's spouted. That's down for whatever, always getting at $1. She need a gas and shit.
Type bitch and bust it. Anyway she want it, she get the bustin'. When I finger fuck it, I know she love it. That super whopping. While I'm steady mopping, shit be poppin'. Once we fuck it, ain't no stopping. We always locked and we be rockin', and we be rollin'. Poetry in motion when I get the stroking. She super soaking, trippin' that potion. Really good emotion when she open. I fucking going deep in her ocean with no commotion, just sensation. Bitch, I ain't playing. She loving that sucker free nation. She know when a real nigga speaking, in love with a real nigga saying. Surely I'm not playing. I'm all about me making. This whole fucking world is ours for the taking. Ain't no love for the weak. Fuck them if they hating. Let them suffer while they pull faking. We celebrating. In and out the country, moving and shaking. Crispy with the drip. That's bringing in the bacon. To the sky drop. They'll be perpetrating. I'll be defying gravity. Constantly elevating.
Yeah, I don't need no fake girl, no weak chick, no coward. All I need is a down chick, a real one that's solid. A hustling hard chick, a chick that's spouted. That's down for whatever, Bonnie and Clyde. Ain't no question about it, she gon' ride. Baby, so sweet, yeah, she make your teeth hurt. But my killer deep inside, she's a keeper. I don't need no fake girl, no weak chick, no coward. All I need is a down chick, a real one that's solid. A hustling hard chick, a chick that's about it. That's down for whatever, always getting at a dollar. Need a gangster chick.
What's up? Shout to Shout too. Shout to MP Heisman.
I need a gangster chick.
Fly shit only. What? Hey.
Face to face with these dragons. A small thing and I handle it like B-Baggins. A fly guy, low
Prophetic.
Bring your taste buds, that's some horse
What?
relish.
What?
Forget the hors d'oeuvres, eat the main dish. White supremacy, all can all eat. Take my time, my moves never say. Plan of action, I know about
I'm here to stay. Here to stay. Here to stay.
We right here.
I'm here to stay. Here to stay. Here to stay.
We right here.
I'm here to stay. Here to stay. Here to stay.
We right here.
I'm here to stay. Here to stay.
We right here.
I'm here to stay. I'm sticking around, always behind your back, gonna be holding you down. Ain't no mystery, mommy got your back, so it's bound for you to find a rider like me. And your feelings and found someone you can build within life. Got that act right, come from a cloth you can only find one time. Top of the line, ain't dim like fine wine, coming in like Ali. You're stuck in this crime. Forget it, time I work more than your dub. Get ready, lace up your boots, we getting out of this mud. Stay by your side, always showing you love. Yeah, we that way, make
Billy Gus, word up.
Straight from the trenches, water for no benches. No
Shout.
side on them if they get offensive. We on our own time, no need for cosign. Gotta put in the gas, no pressing. Rewind. I'm here to stay. I'm here to
You was good.
We right here.
I'm here to stay. Here to stay. I'm here to stay.
One time. Shout to Baghdad.
Here to stay. Here to stay. I'm here to stay. Here to stay.
Shout to Mark Breeze, what's good? Straight Bars, what's good?
Yeah, I'm here to stay. Oh, I'm here to stay. I'm here to stay.
Okay. Always giving us the live show. Shout out to you.
We got a little live. I never was like, is my mic on? Well, geez, done set me
Yeah,
up.
the
then,
mic.
man. I was-
Listen.
I mean, turn my
One
mic
thing.
up and put me on blast.
What did you just say?
I mean,
Now
we
look.
live, so I
Now
have
look,
to
y'all.
do it.
That sound y'all hearing, if y'all like that sound, get with me. That's
that's-
AR studio work, you know what I mean, from
Definitely
your boy
mix
DJ
and
Pooh
master.
Geez.
Yes, definitely. We had a good time making that song too.
And shout out to all the folks that support me and everything. We here for y'all.
Definitely. He got great quality, great, great prices, great rates, great environment. So definitely tap in, G's.
We got some new music coming from two people already. More new music coming. So.
Okay. We definitely do.
Shout out to Straight Bars.
Definitely.
Shout out to Marv Breeze.
Yes.
You gonna hear some more Pooh Geez production. It's getting out here.
Oh, I know. Listen, look, Bars. Shout out to Bars and Breeze.
Guess what? I'm honored
that.
that y'all asked for tracks. I'm honored. Everybody that asked me, I'll be honored. So thank you very much.
Listen, I'm on your heels, G's. I'm just tired of G's. When we get to the studio and stuff, G's would be playing like a million beats and then like all of them is taken.
Oh no, I'm not doing that no more.
I told him.
That- we're
G's,
not doing
I'm
that
coming
no- we're
'cause
not doing that no
G's,
more.
I'm had my razor blades in my cheeks.
Oh no. All right.
It's getting to that point, G's. Like I don't want to have to cut you.
No, I'm trying to tell
I'm
you.
only playing. I ain't gonna cut you live and direct.
Look.
If something ever happened to G's and I was around, it wasn't me. Goddamn it.
You hear that, right?
No, because I don't want some shit to happen. I gotta like not incriminate myself. You know what I'm saying? I did my time.
Yup, you know what that was? That was my sister. You hear me? She just sold a Spanish shot right there. She just sold her the Spanish shot just right there. Sister razor blade. Sister razor blade. Sister razor blade. Razor? What do you mean razor?
I don't even got. Ain't nothing wrong with my mouth. I don't got no holes and no motherfucking nothing wrong with this mouth. This mouth good. It ain't got no slits, no none of that.
I didn't say with nothing wrong.
Listen,
I ain't
cutting you.
I said
I have to keep
nothing.
this mouth intact, so I ain't putting no razor.
You see what I go through, y'all?
That's that.
So,
back in the
you
day.
gotta know how to act when we got cutting it now, sister.
Well, he alright. We all adults in here.
Boss,
You know what I'm saying?
sister,
Ain't no
listen,
focus.
you're my
Ain't nobody
sister.
in here,
It's
that's
all
fine.
good. I love you to death, sister.
I didn't say nothing
But
wrong.
I
ain't
tell
hurt
you,
nobody.
sister, are you gonna listen? You're bringing out your Spanish side today. That's what the fucking talking about.
You been at that damn African place too damn long. He done ate too many damn cassava leaves.
Listen,
He just came
listen,
out with motherfucking.
listen. Hey. So, bro, I heard you need voiceovers. Guess what? I do a bunch of impressions. You heard me?
I got you.
You heard me, my friend?
I got you.
I tell you, man. I got you.
Yeah, so yeah, you need some voiceovers. We got tons of voices if you need them.
Definitely.
I got tons of my shoot. I'm about 20 voices in myself. You want me to turn into another voice for you?
I'm working on
Long as you and the
I sound
voices
like Michael
don't
Jackson.
have a conversation, it's all good.
Yeah, I'm actually working on the third one right now. So right now it's just called Market 3. So
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm
Listen.
currently working on that one right now. So.
Yeah, take your time.
Definitely,
you know why? It's going to take time anyway. That's one. So it's going to take time. So it's like you want to get that one out first and buzz them first.
Mm-hmm.
Get that out and buzzing, and while that's buzzing, then you're working. And like what I was telling you about getting that Twitter and getting that TikTok and pushing it on
Well,
TikTok.
guess what? We're almost out of time, and we got to give our shout-out, so he has to give his information out.
All right,
Yes,
so
and your
the
account.
Marky Life Be Bugging website is a Wix site, Wix.com. So go to Superclover at Wix.com/Marky Life Be Bugging, and I got some merchandise there, and I got the official trailer for Marky Life Be Bugging. So
Okay.
Okay.
so I got business cards.
Do you have an Instagram?
Definitely, we want our business cards. If you have some extra
Yeah,
ones, you
I
can
got-
leave them here, and you can we could put.
Yeah, I
some
got
out
Instagram,
for
YouTube.
tell them
I
your
got
Instagram, your
all
YouTube.
this stuff is in the back. So I got
Okay, so
Instagram,
shout out
YouTube,
to YouTube and Instagram
Facebook,
on here though.
definitely Twitter. Shout out to Tongue and Banners for having me here again.
Good looking out. Appreciate that.
Thank you
Appreciate
for
that.
coming. We appreciate you.
And guess what? I got some shots on my own.
Well, hold on, because
Shout out
he
to
got
my
his-
guys from
his thing
Baghdad.
For his real Clover, because he was going to do his. So you guys know it's Real Clover though, on his IG. So all of that stuff is there, and then y'all can just follow his Marky. He'll have that up on YouTube also, and y'all can go follow the trailer too. So, all right, geez, come on, get your little shots out. Sorry.
No, it's not little shots.
Well, let's
Big
not
shots, big dogs.
Big shots,
As
I'm telling
we
you now.
as I say now, let me shout my dogs out.
We ain't go-
Yeah, we gotta shout out.
got 3
We gotta
minutes for me to
we
go.
gotta shout out our dogs.
Let's
Listen,
go.
shout out to my guys from Baghdad. You know what I'm saying? You know it. The O. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my folks that was tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Spark Easy. Shout out Bo Gutter. Skelly Sprocket, word up. You already know I had to get that out. Phil Swing, what's good with you?
Yes. And shout out to everybody that's listening and tuning in, and to all of the podcasts and all of the staff, and that's just keeping it moving, and the man behind the mirror, you know what I mean, doing this thing, handling this business, and keeping this organization going. So shout everybody out. Thank you again for coming.
Definitely.
Next week we'll be back, another segment, another show. You guys tap in. Y'all don't want to miss it, and we'll see y'all soon.